Hey guys, I came to inform you. I joined an SMP called Flatsteel, a lifestyle SMP inspired server that takes place in a super flat world. And the only goal? Become rich before the server becomes dead. Do you think I can do it? Well, let's start on day 1 and find out. Now day 1 did start out fairly good. Me just raiding villages and stuff. It was peaceful for a bit. Well, other than all of the mobs that decided to spawn. But eventually, I did run into another player. This is Earth, the owner of the server, and my first teammate on the server. Now, not much actually happened after this, but we did end up making an iron farm. Then some more people joined, so we went and stole some hearts. Then, to close out day 1, we decided to do a 1v1, which kinda went poorly on my part. Now day 2 started out really well when we got an Unbreaking 3 book from our villager. Then we started chasing a fellow player and found the stronghold, of which we promptly raided and took almost everything in there, along with a couple books that were very good. Along with killing the said player we had chased all the way there, who then decided to ban themselves off the server. I told you it was not about to last long. Then, after we returned home, we used some lava we'd stolen from the stronghold to make another portal. And since we had no flint, we did have to woodlight, which didn't actually take that long. Then, right after we entered the portal, we found a bastion pretty close by. But then we had to leave as Earth died very soon after. And that was really it for day 2. So, now on to... Now, day 3 started out great. Mind you, started out great.
I know.
So chopped.
Okay, full health. Do you want to use nether travel? Because we have enough obsidian.
Well, I mean, if we... Which, like,
Oh, well,
area do we want to go to?
We want to, I say northeast, like far northeast.
Like the other corner.
Like top left corner. Do you know where my, oh, here's a lecture.
Now, if you couldn't tell, today was moving day. Eventually, we did find a place to settle, and I started building the base I had prepared. But it soon didn't last long, as shortly after, one of the other members who decided to log on today jumped me and Earth at our new base. And, well, the footage speaks for itself. And just like that, I died, losing some of my stuff in the process as I looted it. But due to a little bickering about the rules at that current moment, I was able to collect most of my stuff and re-gear. And then I immediately went after him. Although he did kill Earth, so that kind of caused a little bit of an issue. But I did manage to kill the other player. And then it didn't go much better from there. After I killed the other player, I then tried to find where he respawned at, because he was with his teammate. And I tried to sneak attack them, but due to a slime, my cover got revealed. And so I died, because they also had horses and spears, which is a perfect combo, but not for me. And then I just spent the rest of the time running. I had nothing to do. I was broke. My teammate was back at spawn because he forgot to set his bed, and I just had nothing. I collected all of our stuff, whatever we had in the barrels, and just ran. Eventually, me and Earth both logged off and hopped onto Lifesteal Public for a bit. And during that time, we were thinking, why should we even play anymore? I mean, we've lost everything. But no. I had a plan. We had a plan. We weren't going to give up. We were going to re-gear, restock, and kill these players again. So, that night, when everybody had logged off, I stayed on. I continued to grind until I had enough stuff to at least put me in a decent spot. And then, hopefully, after I had gotten all that, I'd hope that I could get Earth a set 2. But I logged off in hopes that either day 4 or day 5 would be better. Way better. Now, I'm skipping to day 5 because I didn't log on till late on day 4. Plus, Earth didn't log on that day, but I did build a mob farm. Now, for the actual day 5, me and Earth started out trying to loot a bastion, and failing miserably. But we did eventually manage to get some stuff. Then, after that whole thing, I went off in search of some stashes I had made, hiding most of our valuable stuff when I had run away from the other players. And along the way, I had even found another stronghold. After I'd gotten back, me and Earth decided we were going to get some pearls from the warped forest next to our new portal. Then we got into a little pickle with some lava, but we made it, mostly unscathed. Day 6, finally, the day that marks the end. Literally, the end opened on this day. So, I spent the day grinding because of a simple, non-doctor's appointment that made me miss school. I got the blaze rods and the rest of the pearls, then enchanted my gear and put some trims on. Dang, I'm hot. Anyway, that was a joke. God, why leave this in the script? But eventually, Earth logged on and I got them all caught up on what I'd been doing the last few hours. And with the end opening, and only one other person being online, we headed to the stronghold, put in the eyes, and jumped in. Soon after, the other player who was online, who was one of the players that had robbed us on day 3, entered the end as well, through our portal. But it wasn't going so well for him, as he looked at a bunch of Endermen and got launched into the void by the Ender Dragon. But Earth died too, so But eventually Earth made his way back, and the other player rage quit. Then me and Earth beat the game. By the way, did I mention it was Earth's first time beating the Ender Dragon? And then we had the idea of a 1v1 again. This time, I was the victor. Aw, so peak, bro. Okay, now epic end fight.
Whoa! Whoa! Wait.
Then, Earth wanted himself banned off the server because nobody else was going to log on. There was really nothing else to do in a super flat world, that is. So I did it for him. And soon too did I follow him. I made 2 graves and then I banned myself off the server, ending my run as the richest player on Flatsteel SMP. Yeah, baby, I did it. Let's go. Anyway, I had a really fun time on this server, and I need to give a big shout out to Earth, my teammate, and one of the members of the Discord who invited me to the SMP. I hope to see more, and if you want me to join your SMP, come join the Discord, And if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe. Bye bye.